everybody, I just wanted to make this video today because today is Easter 2019 and some people don't celebrate Easter, other people do celebrate Easter. I mean, there's different people from different religions that do different kinds of holidays, and so some people can't relate to this, but they can relate to this in their perhaps in their different holidays that they do celebrate, that they feel the same way that I feel. So this video is kind of about like being alone and feeling super alone during holiday times, like how to cope, what to do to make yourself feel better. You know, I don't have family here in Oregon where I live, and I do have a little bit of family, but not too much, and the family that I do have here I'm not really close to, and we haven't been really united and close for the longest time. So basically, my mom, she's in another country, and her and I are not as close as well. And then my father basically left me when I was really young and has been in and out of my life due to addiction. So I've definitely have it super hard in terms of having a big family. Oftentimes I feel really alone, especially in holidays and stuff like that, especially if I grew up with a family where we were united and we did celebrate these holidays and did special rituals together, and you know, we did a lot of fun stuff together, and memories. And you know, when you grow up and you're like, well damn, like I don't have their house to go to anymore, I can't celebrate these, I can't make these traditions anymore, because my family is not here or we're not close. It becomes hard, especially me as a mother myself, having my kids. I found it super hard to not be able to have my family close by to take my kids, and I found it so hard on myself that I wasn't motivated enough to do my own traditions or start anything new myself, because I was so used to just going and doing stuff with my family. But we're no longer, you know, together, so we're very separated. So this video is pretty much made so if there's anybody else that's out there that's suffering with the same thing, you know, I know it could be really hard, because you want to be happy and you want to celebrate like everybody else, especially when you're out and about and you're venturing and you see people in their church clothes and you see people in their dressed up and you see people hunting for eggs and doing all this fun stuff, but you're like, I'm in my normal clothes and I'm not doing anything. It starts to really take a toll on you. And only recommendation that I can give you is try to do something that makes you happy. If it's putting your makeup on, making yourself feel beautiful, running errands, you know, watching a show that you like, phoning a friend, you know, texting a friend, whatever it is, going to the casino. I mean, anything that you like to do, going out to dinner, going to have some coffee, you know, making a YouTube video, whatever it is to get your mind off of how you feel, the hurt and the loneliness that you feel, do it. Don't feel that you're the only one. Like, definitely don't feel you're the only one. So when I would feel sorry for myself and just feel super sad and just be like, you know, I'm the only one who has nobody on this holiday. I mean, because it's every holiday of every year. Think that there's so many people in this world and you're definitely not the only one that suffers, because there's people who have it worse than you, that literally have no family, that grew up in the foster system, that literally have like no friends. So I mean, you can think that your situation is not as bad as somebody else's situation. I know that sounds really cliche. Everybody says this kind of cliche stuff, but it's true. I mean, I work in case management, and I see people out there that have it really hard, worse than I do. So always think that there's someone out there that's could be suffering way worse than you are. And you know, if you like to do adult coloring, you can do that. I mean, heck, I've been in the movies by myself, because you know, you can't always wait for someone to be there for you so that you can not feel alone anymore. You can't always wait for that. You have to make yourself happy. And I know that that's very hard, and it takes a very self-starting person, you know, to make yourself happy. But just think, you know, I can't sit here and just mope around and just feel sorry for myself because I don't have family to celebrate a holiday with. You just gotta go out there and make yourself happy. You know, go get a manicure, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a guy, you know, just keep yourself productive. Just go out there and, you know, just treat yourself to a beer or to, you know, whatever you want. Like I said, go to the movies alone. Like, you know, also, you know, like they say, sometimes friends are more than family, and you can look at friends like family. Like, for example, I have a coworker who I look up to as like an aunt. I call her my aunt, and I really honestly feel like she's my aunt. And it's crazy because her and I went to the movies together like 3 weeks ago, and it was really good because I honestly felt like I was gonna cry because I'm like, I think I've only went to the movies once with my mom in kindergarten, and I never went with her again. And then I have never had a relationship with my aunts. So going to the movies with this coworker, it was a beautiful thing. Like, I honestly, it touched my heart. I'm still gonna cry. I mean, I know we went to go see Dumbo, but like, I was still thinking like, I don't even have a relationship with my own aunt or my mom, and like, to be able to go with her, it felt good. And you know, sometimes friends can be your family. You can look at your friends and your co-workers or your whoever, just acquaintance or whatever, and those could be your family. You could get, your heart can be fulfilled by one of your close friends or just acquaintances. That fulfillment of the lack of a mother, a father, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, that could be fulfilled by someone around you that is not necessarily your blood. So, with that being said, like, you know, go get yourself a mani, go to the movies, put on your makeup, you know what I mean? Like, clean your house, keep yourself productive, do some errands. It's a holiday, but you know, it doesn't gotta be a holiday for you. You don't have to be doing stuff to celebrate and honor the holidays. You can say a little prayer if you believe in God, and you could ask God to be in your heart and just guide you through the day. You could read scripture, you could read any kind of biblical text, or, you know, Quran or Torah that you want, and just have the faith inside and just keep the divine presence within you. And you don't have to go to church, you know, because sometimes I know going to church for people on Easter is hard because they're like, well, I don't want to go see these families all together and I'm alone. Sometimes church is not for everybody. You know, going to a religious gathering like church, if you are a different religion, is not for everybody. You know, sometimes you just can't do that because it just is more insult to injury when you go to church and you see everybody having a good time and laughing, and you just like wish your life was like the movies, like the families on the movies, the families on the TV shows, and the families that you see around you. And it's hurtful. So I mean, if you can refrain from going to those kind of things and just saying a little prayer at your house, if you're religious, and just have the faith within your heart. But you know, go to the coast, go hiking, go take a walk, whatever it is that you like to do. You know, don't feel afraid to do that. Don't feel afraid to be alone. I know it's hard to be alone, but there's somebody else out there that is also looking for companionship, looking for somebody to talk to, looking for someone to listen to. So don't always feel that you're the only one. And it's really hard to not be bitter on holidays. I've been bitter. My kids always tell me, Mom, you're bitter sometimes on holidays. And that's how I used to be. But I'm making it my best effort this year to just not feel bad for being alone, not feel like I'm awkward because I'm alone, not feel that I'm a different person because I don't have family, or I don't have a close relationship with the small family that I have. Like, it's time to stop beating yourself up and start doing you, and start just living your life and just making yourself happy. All right. Bye, everybody. Make sure to subscribe, okay? Take care.